Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we're going to be taking a look at 5 alternative encounters where John Marston and Strangers remember Arthur Morgan. So this is going to be building off of the series I've done really since Red Dead Redemption 2 has come out. Today we'll be looking at some new encounters with strangers we've never looked at before, and we'll also be looking at different encounters we can have with strangers that we have covered before, like Hamish and even Albert Mason, the photographer, but if you go to them as John, if Arthur completed a different percentage of the mission. So all of these occur if Arthur starts the stranger mission but doesn't finish them, and John picks them up in the epilogue. So our first encounter today is going to be the Wisdom of the Elders mission, where John goes to check in on the mystery of Butcher's Creek, talking with Obadiah, and ultimately solving the mystery of the curse and the charms.
Who's that?
Friend of mine was here. Helped you with some dogs. I've been seeing about this curse of yours.
Oh, welcome, brother.
It's a dark omen.
Those charms out in the woods, they're all broken.
All of them?
So, I guess that's it for your suffering.
It's a miracle. We're saved. The darkness lifted.
Not saved.
Huh?
Cursed. He broke the charms. And the spirits are set loose.
We're doomed then?
Hold on. But you said the charms was protecting the curse.
I said it was a dark omen. I said he had the demon's tongue. I told you he would lie and dissemble.
Something's up. And this one wouldn't be so quick with ideas. He didn't have some clue of it.
I have the gift from my ancestor.
Got a gift myself.
I'm going.
So that was pretty cool, right? Honestly, this is one of my favorite side missions in the entire game, really because the mystery of Butcher's Creek is entirely a sham. It's not a curse, it's literally someone poisoning them, and it was cool how John Marston was like, hey, my friend helped you back a while ago, and they were just like, sure, we need help. So that was the first encounter right there. The next encounter is with Algernon Wasp, and in the mission Duchesses and Other Animals. This is the guy that Arthur meets at the party, the Saint Denis party, and he can also meet separately if he wants to start Duchesses and Other Animals. And if John Marston picks that up, this is the conversation that they'll have.
I'm an old friend of Tacitus Kilgore. You used to pay him to go find some items for you. He's moved on now, I'm afraid.
Tacitus, how can I forget? Well, better 7 years late than never, I suppose.
Jim Milton.
Charm.
I got the plumes and the orchids that you asked for.
You did! The Duchess of Sorrento will be most happy with you. She's an old friend, the Duchess. Gone to seed a little now, but in her youth, oh, she was the most beautiful woman in all of Italy. Oh, a Neapolitan pearl. I mean, even I would... No. Bellissima. Oh, quite astonishing. You're good. Oh, you're very good. Algernon, I whispered to myself. I said, this man has the eye of an artist. No, he's better than an artist. He's a man of taste.
So I don't know about you guys, but I love Algernon Wasp. He just seems like such a friendly fellow. And his side quest, finding all like the exotics and egret feathers and stuff like that, was always really fun. So that's our second encounter right there. Our third encounter today is the Inquisitries of History, where Arthur first meets a man, Jeremiah Compson, who, by the way, is a slave trader, so do not feel bad for this guy. So if Arthur completes part 1 of this mission, but John completes part 2, this is what he will have to say.
Oh, man. You show some respect. I was respected once. I had a profession.
You asked my friend to get you something.
There's no bringing back what I want. I want my job, my pride, the respect accorded to a gentleman.
What about this crap?
Things. Don't you understand? Those bastards, they changed everything. I was a good worker. I took pride in my work. They took it away. Pissed on my legacy.
Oh man, some jobs ain't for saving. And some legacies,
Oh,
They're for pissing on.
So again, do not feel bad for that guy at all. He is a former slave trader. He is a horrible human being. So I love when like John throws down the book in the fire. I think that's incredibly satisfying. Our fourth encounter today is going to be with Albert Mason. So we've actually looked at one of Albert Mason's encounters in the past where he was actually dealing with the wolves. And John Marston does make a funny remark about not liking wolves, but you can meet him another time. And if you do so, you'll actually have another conversation with Albert Mason where they both remember Arthur Morgan.
Can I help you? I think I might be able to help you. My name's John Marston. I heard about your work through an old friend of mine, Arthur Morgan. He passed some time ago.
Ah, yes, of course I remember. Arthur, fine fellow. What a shame. Well, that is very kind of you, Mr. Marston. A little assistance here would certainly be appreciated.
I've been here before.
Have you?
Yeah. Funny how things turn out. Ain't never how you expect, is it?
No, I don't suppose it is.
What you shooting?
Eagles. You know, the images, they really are beautiful. All thanks to Arthur. I'd be some poor creature's bad meal by now many times over if it weren't for him.
Yeah, so I believe, but move back from the cliff edge.
I'm trying to get an eagle.
They're beautiful.
Bugger the eagles, I'm going home. You know, I really did get some amazing pictures. Mostly thanks to Arthur. And somehow, I haven't quite broken my neck.
You take care.
And you too, sir.
So Albert Mason is another one of those characters that I just really love. His side missions were like super fun to do, very relaxing. It's one of like the unsung beautiful parts of Red Dead Redemption 2 photography. So that was pretty awesome. And our fifth and final encounter today is with the veteran Hamish Sinclair. So in a previous video, we have encountered Hamish after Arthur had helped him catch the fish and hunt the wolf. The only thing they hadn't done was hunt down the boar. However, if you visit Hamish as John and Arthur has only completed the first part of the mission where you help him with his horse and with his leg, this is the moment that they will have together.
Who might you be?
A caller, John Marston. Years ago, a friend of mine helped you retrieve your horse and your leg.
Oh, yeah. Come on in. Arthur, wasn't it?
That's the one. He, passed soon after that.
Sorry to hear that.
I was reading through his journal. Thought I'd pay you a call.
Well, I'm grateful for it. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, he was a kind man to me. Hey, you want to go out fishing? Supposed to take him years ago.
All right. Sure. Why not?
All right. Boat's out this way. Come on.
So as you guys could see there, that one was slightly different because Arthur never went fishing with Hamish. He never helped him hunt down the wolf. So he doesn't go through the whole monologue of like showing off the fish on the wall and the wolf that Arthur helped catch. It was sort of more of like a surprise that he had showed up. Whereas in the second encounter, he actually like answers the door and he, again, shows him everything that's going on. So this one was fun because there's such an extreme difference between the two meetings. By far the biggest differences of the ones we've seen so far. So again, Hamish, one of the most wholesome characters in the entire game. I love how he has such a fond memory of Arthur and the moments they have together. So that is 5 alternative outcomes or experiences that you can have in game where John and various strangers will remember Arthur Morgan. I'm pretty sure that covers just about everything. I don't think there are any more encounters in the game where you have these hidden secret lines of dialogues where they talk about Arthur Morgan. But if there are any, definitely be sure to let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys down there. However, if you guys are curious about some of the other encounters that you've been seeing in the gameplay, like John meeting Marco Dragic, the scientist, and Charles Chatney, the painter, they all have unique encounters where they talk about Arthur as well. We've just simply covered them in previous videos. So I'll leave links to those in the description if you want to check them out for yourself. But anyways, if you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest Red Dead Redemption and GTA videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.